Will he better himself, or will the Christian lady better herself in her belief? Of course, the Christian lady will call him to her belief. He is not to be calling her to his belief. So here the whole point is what the wisdom, barakallahu fikum, is what? So that the Muslim woman, tayyib, the Muslim woman is not to be under the harm, under the authority of the kafir men. Because the kafir, if the woman is under a kafir man, whatever the kafir man might tell her, this is most likely what she's going to go by. That's most likely how she's going to go by. Many times you find a Muslim, barakallahu fikum, struggling upon their religion, marry a Christian lady. Listen, you will hear from things that are amazing. Things that are amazing. And what is sad is what people are playing games now. Oh, she took shahada. Oh, I'm getting married. She took shahada. So after that shahada, though, that is it. The man don't even come to the masjid to establish the salah. He is unknown to the Muslims. He is unknown to the community. What to expect? Don't expect the woman to go back to start drinking. Don't expect her to start going back and do whatever she was doing. Don't expect her to take one day she want to kill you. It's all the things that about an individual, my wife in jail. What happened? Oh, she's trying to stab me. Why? Because she was drunk. Listen, that's your fault. That's your fault. She haven't done anything that is wrong. She was only doing what she know of doing. Oh, she took shahada. Look, was she praying? No. Were you trying to educate her? No. What about your children? Do you bring them to the masjid? Do you come to the masjid? No. Then who are you to blame? Who are you to blame? Or the kid, they grow up now, they are confused. Why? Because the father take him on Jum'ah, or the grandparents, right, take them to Jum'ah, or sometime bring them to the masjid, or sometime, and the woman is, listen, that's my child too. That's her child too. I'm taking my kid or my son to whatever she going. Now the kid grow up in this mindset of confusion. Don't know what is what. What do you think that the kid will be more inclined to? Huwa aqrabu ila shirki. He is closer to what? Kufr. And guess what? He will be more pleasing to church, going to church than coming to the masjid. The child will be more pleasing to go to church than going to the masjid. Illa man asamahu Allah. Except the one that Allah has preserved. Because in church there is no rules and regulations. It's all about having fun. But in the masjid, barakallahu fikum, you are to tell akhi, hey, put your feet together, hey, do this, don't speak like that. You can't have this haircut. You come to the masjid with a fade. Abu Abdurrahman tell her, hey, don't come to the class tomorrow with this haircut. Like this bad haircut that you have. I don't know what house you came from.
And also with the family being mixed, the Christmas party.
Barakallahu fiqh. Barakallahu fiqh. That's another issue. Now the mother is a Christian. Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and buy a gift for my child. Listen, you feel free, don't buy them no gift, but I'm gonna have me a Christmas tree in the house. She don't have to be white or black. Just a lawyer is good. Certain details it could be offensive, and it's not relevant. A lawyer is enough, or a person. Khalas. A lawyer doesn't make the difference in here.
Okay, she has a Muslim name,
right?
But she's a Christian.
I mean, that ain't got nothing to do neither. I mean, let's say.
She told me that her father is a Muslim, her mother is a Christian.
Right. She's a Christian.
But she has a Muslim name.
That doesn't. The name doesn't matter, right? Let's say you have, mashallah, there is a brother, hafidhahullah, his name is so and so, but he's a Muslim. But if I were to say the name, you might think he is a Christian. No, he's not. He's a Muslim. And it is not a must that you have to change your name. It's not a must that, let's say a person, alhamdulillah, he was a Christian and he accepted Islam. It is not a must that they have to change their names. It is not a must. It is not. But rather you should not, and you are not to be changing the name of your father. Meaning you cannot change your father's name. Let's say his father's name is Johnson. He is not to be changing it to Muhammad Abu Bakr now, for instance. Why? Because he want to take the whole name out. No, your father's last name, that's your last name. It doesn't have nothing to do with Barakallah fi your belief. Yes, you want to change your name, Alhamdulillah, فَهَذَا هُوَ الْأَفْضَلِ. So you can have that Muslim identity, walhamdulillah. Now, the brother mentioned earlier that the issue of this confusion that it will create. Now, on Christmas, the kid will have this, the party. The mother will take the kid on this family that they celebrate the Thanksgiving or the Christmas Eve and the likes like this. So, creating more confusion in regard to the family. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 221. 221, which is chapter number 2, verse number 221. Verse number 221. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, He say, وَلَا تَنْكِحُوا الْمُشْرِكَاتِ حَتَّى يُؤْمِنَّ. حَتَّى يُؤْمِنَّ. He say, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, He say, and do not marry al-mushrikati. Do not marry from the females that are the idol worshippers. From the female that are idol worshippers. So here we got to understand that here, alhamdulillah, it is the sunnah that explains the Quran. Because al-mushrikat can be what? Jew and Christian. The mushrikat can be Jew and Christian. But when you say al-mushrikat in this verse, as explained by the sunnah, it is what? The idol worshippers from the female. Meaning the female idol worshippers. Not the Christian female, not the Yahudiya, but rather here al-mushrikati, meaning the idolatrous from the female, right? The idolatrous worshippers. He say, hatta tu'minna, till they believe. Till they believe in Allah alone. Wala amatum mu'minatun. Wala amatum mu'minatun. And indeed, wala amatun, not wala amatun, because here wala is indeed. Wala is a negation. Right? Wala and wala. He say, wala amatun mu'minatun. He say, and indeed, al-ama is a slave girl, a slave woman. Like you say, abd is a slave male, man. Al-ama is slave female. Like you say, amatullah is like, you say it, Abdullah on the brother side. Amatullah, right? And you say Abdullah, right? Amatur Rahman, and you have Abdur Rahman, right? Amatus Samad, Abdus Samad. طيب? So Amatullah is the slave girl or the slave woman of Allah Ta'ala. Wala amatun, a slave woman of Allah. Wala amatun mu'minatun, a slave woman of Allah that believes in Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. Khayrun is better than who? Khayrun min mushrikatin is better than the female worshippers, the female idol worshippers. Walau a'jabattum, and even that you are amazed by them. Walau a'jabattum, even you are amazed by them. Whether you're amazed by how beautiful they are, or you're amazed by how much wealthy they are, or you are so amazed by their status, or you are so amazed by many other things, that know that the woman, the slave woman that believe in Allah, وَلَا أَمَةٌ مُؤْمِنَةٌ خَيْرٌ مِّن مُشْرِكَةٍ وَلَوْ أَعْجَبَتْتُمْ. Even if you are amazed by them, even if you are amazed by them or you are pleased by them, even if they pleases you. طيب. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, Shaykh Saleh Fawzaan also, he mentioned the verse in Surah Al-Mumtahana, verse number 10. In Surah Al-Mumtahana, verse number 10. In Surah Al-Mumtahana, it is chapter number, anybody help me on that? 58? Number 58. No, 58 is Mujadala. 60. 60. 60. Chapter 60, verse number 10. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, he mentioned, فَإِنْ عَلِمْتُمُوهُنَّ, if you know about them, مُؤْمِنَاتٍ, believers, فَلَا تَرْجِعُوهُنَّ إِلَى الْكُفَّارِ, do not return them to the disbelievers. طيب, meaning do not return the believing women to the disbelievers. Do not return the believing women to the disbelievers. And Allah Ta'ala, he say, La hunna hillul lahum. The believing female are not lawful for the disbelieving males. You understand? The believing female, they are not lawful for the disbelievers male. وَلَا هُمْ يَحِلُّونَ لَهُنَّ. And likewise them, the disbelievers, the male disbelievers, are not lawful to the what? To the believing female. So it is emphasis, right? When he mentioned La hunna hillun lahum, it is sufficient to understand what? Wala hum yahilluna lahunna. And neither them, the male from the disbelievers, are lawful for the female believers. So Shaykh Saleh Al-Fawzaan Hafidhahullah, he went to say, فَلَا يَجُوزُ, it is not permissible. It is not permissible whatsoever أن تتزوج المسلمة من الكافر. It is not permissible to marry the believing woman to a disbelieving man. It is not permissible. مطلقا, meaning in general. All of the disbelievers, على الإطلاق, it is not permissible to marry a Muslim woman to any disbeliever. Any disbeliever, نعم. Verse Mumtahana? No, 60. Yeah, verse 10. Verse number 10. It is not permissible for the Muslim woman to be married to any kafir. Even if this is being disliked by the Worth Deen community. Even if this is not the concern of the Worth Deen community. But they don't care. For them, as long as they love one another, you can get married. No. Right. هذا من أمور الجاهلية. This is from the characteristics of the people of Jahiliyyah. And this is على الأسف الشديد. This is very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Some of the people that have tribes, they have, and subhanAllah, what is amazing is this. They might say, I cannot marry your daughter because I'm not from your tribe. Right? But they can let a Westerner, right, that is a kafir, to come marry your daughter off. Now here is a Muslim. Alhamdulillah. He might be upon the sunnah just because he is not from your tribe.